Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. I'm back here in Fallout 4. That's right, it's been a minute, and for good reasons. But we're here in Fallout 4 today to talk about some things, talk about the state of gameplay, talk about, where we're going in a modded
You should go.
has been slightly disrupted from certain changes to the game. So here we are. We're in a unmodded playthrough. I do play unmodded quite a bit. In spite of what my videos might make you think, I play the game. I'm around 90% completion rate on achievements. I don't really focus on achievements, but that should give you an idea. I really play the game, and you know, I my Mods Are Dead series I've had a lot of fun with. It really focuses on one of the aspects of this game that I really enjoy, and that's settlement building. Uh, and mods. And this game, this game in, Skyrim really helped me get to a place where I appreciated mods and became a big fan and realized that there was a different way to enjoy your game.
This time.
That was, not necessarily planned out by the developer. It's like when you give, oh, here he is. When you give people a sandbox, they're going to do some things that maybe you don't expect. They might even create new worlds and new challenges inside your game that you've never really predicted. But that's the whole point, I think, and that's why gaming is so fantastic in the future. It's not just a map where you have to do these 7 things to get through it. There's a lot of different options. But let's talk about a specific area issue currently with Fallout 4. And, well, Bethesda needs to make money. They always need to make more money. And the best way to make money is to monetize your modders, which is good for the modders. Huzzah! Huzzah, people, huzzah. But to do that in a way is beneficial for Bethesda, you need to knock out all the old free mods and improve the game. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning. And add a bunch of stuff to the Creation Club that's free and not free. Let's not forget, let's make some things free that people paid for. And then, monetize things that should be free. Anyway, we're not doing that today. Or maybe we are, I don't know. But anyway, point being, I've made several series in Fallout 4. They're fairly popular, thank you guys, really, for anybody that watches any of these. You guys are
Hi,
amazing.
how are you?
Especially you. Always be you, Settler. Always be you. But listen, like, literally Fallout videos, like singular videos, have the most views per video I made. Now, my Long Dark series, my Call of the Wild series, they may have total views over total videos, but Long Dark videos that I make statistically get the most views per video, right? So, you guys you brethren, you fellow, ugh. People who need to in their armor like I do. Listen, get with me on this and hear me out. All right, it's way harder to make modded content videos than it was. The reason being that a lot of a lot of the mods that I used to use, yeah, they don't work because I guess they're not Creation Club friendly. They're not monetarily friendly. They're just not particularly friendly because of a particular script or, you know, programmer. Ones and zeros, people. It's all ones and zeros when you add it up, but I don't see ones and zeros. I'm not a member of the Matrix. I'm just a dude who likes to play video games and mod things. And I feel like, man, what a mess, huh? So, of course, so I avoided doing all this, you know, adding in all the changes from the last update. I avoided, and I realized that I was faking out my viewers because they're playing in this mode, right? With mods that do and don't work. And I'm playing in a mode where my old mods still work. And that's not fair because, hey man, you should check out this Ballistic Weave mod, which thankfully to a fan who commented on one of my videos, I now know doesn't work. So I won't include it in the future, right? It doesn't make sense to include something that doesn't work. And there's just so much that doesn't work, and there's just so many mods. So my favorite list, here, I'm going to see if this works. Hey, thanks for joining in, and I saw a little one up there in the corner. You are awesome. All right, let's bump over to mods. And I know I said this was a unmodded, you know, playthrough that I picked. But your mods that you have should be listed. And you can see that after having to try to do what Bethesda wanted me to do, and that's just hit the button that said, yes, I want to change my add-ons. It broke my game. I couldn't load it. I couldn't do anything. Deleted the game, reloaded all the add-ons, and now we're good. But I start to go through the mods list, right? And I'm clicking on things that used to be mods, and it just kicks me completely out of the mod screen back into the beginning screen for Fallout 4, which is annoying on PlayStation 4 because it takes like 45 seconds to a minute just to get into that. And a lot of stuff just isn't there anymore. It just doesn't work, and that's not fair. These were great mods. These were the things that people base their playthroughs on. And every time, you know, there's a lot of games out now that you know, they're never going to be complete. They come out to be rebuilt. They come out to be changed. And over time, day 1 is not going to look like day 500. So with that just ingrained into our playing skill now, here's a grenade. I pressed the wrong button. You know, trying to make all these modders update everything every time you want to goof with something. Oh my God. And then stealing from them and then quote unquote paying them. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, guys. Pizza. Yes, sir. You made a series called Mods Are Dead. I sure did. You kind of heckin' made it at a really interesting time. How so? Well, they made a TV show about your favorite game. Oh, did they? And it seems like a really great time for a lot of people to join in, grow your community, and, you know, start playing with mods. But then, like, 2 weeks later, they broke the get the game. Bethesda, yo. Todd. Do you have a Vaultec rep, Todd? Do you have a Vaultec rep at this crappy stand here in my unmodded playthrough because it looks like garbage because that's how it looks in this game without mods? Vomit. My bad. Y'all, the frustration leaked through. It's the radiation. I haven't taken Rad-X in days. I'm practically green. So pizza. Yes, sir. And/or man. You based your whole internet thing kind of on this game. I mean, props to you for expanding and what have yous, but where do we go from here? Well, I guess we're gonna see how many of my favorite old mods I can salvage. I still know a few things about this game. Believe it or not. I think we'll try to focus on series that work in the old mods that still work. Your basic mods for settlement building and living life and maybe else. Always important. But well, you know, I guess we got to modernize. We're forced there. Some will say that's great. Others will be nostalgic. Go and move forward. Right? Thanks for joining in. You know, I love to build in this game. This game has so many buried in different playthroughs, so many different aspects to focus on, so many skills, so many different ways to kill people. You know, just in the base game, but God, Pizza needs his mods. And everything you're looking at here, I want to point out, is in the base game. I did this. I do these things. I'm like at an 88% achievements. Like, you don't get there goofing around and not playing. I don't put grenades in people's pockets, and I don't want to finish the game as the underground. But I know how to get things done. And I also know how to build, you know, I know how to break the build level, and I know how to get all the special books. I know how to dupe special books. I know how to dupe materials. I know how to do things that'll make your mind blow the frick up. But I love my mods. I just want ballistic weed for free. This, I feel like what I'm wearing should be as good as power armor. You tell me if I'm wrong. You want to see Pizza undressed? You sickos. There you go. That's all you get. That's all you get. Alright. Well, folks, state of gameplay. It's a mess, right? Like most of my mods, I've had to like kind of dig through the favorites menu, and it's not like Pizza doesn't use a lot of the, you know, the favorite mods. Let's be real here, right? But we got to get sneaky and type in a bunch of letters to try to find, you know, some of the more obscure mods that make me happy. And then beyond that, we just got to kind of figure out what's new. And so that's what you're going to see from the series. I'm going to be pointing out new mods, hopefully, that are good. Hopefully. And I'm still going to be pointing you guys in the direction of all the great classic mods that still work. Phew! Wipe that brow. That's gonna be some work. But listen, the travel's done. I'm back in Virginia. You know, I've been talking about this in some of my other videos, and just the very fact that so many changes happened to the Fallout universe in such a quick period of time. You know, man, I try to cash in on the show. I love the show. Watch the show. Get into the game. That's the way you got to do it. But let me tell you, God, we're going to be doing some great things, I promise you. And we're going to see some silly stuff, you know, and we're going to see some great golden oldies that are going to make this game great again. Anyway, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I always appreciate your views. Thank you, my Fallout fans, for giving me a video that has over 25 100 views. Heck, we're heading towards 2,700 at this point. Several videos that are over 1,000 views, and that really makes the channel, because every time YouTube wants to talk to me, they're like, hey, this old video is doing great. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm like, I just made that video like a year ago. Somehow it still works. Makes you guys the true boss. Anyway, if you have to catch this, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. You guys have a great day, and be good to each other.